Welcome to behind the scenes of making the coffee. We have multiple to make.
I'm gonna fill up this mofo, but with the filtered water, because we're not heathens.
So we do have an espresso maker, but it'd be extremely obvious if we were guessing which one this coffee came from in the coffee maker, so we're not gonna do that.
Funny.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd be able to tell like right away it's the espresso.
Yeah.
Just by looking at it. This is our coffee we're gonna be using. You want to grind her.
Grinder? I barely even know her. And then I'm going to measure out the proportions of the beans that I need to grind for each method, because the coffee's not going to taste good if you don't use the right proportion or measurement of beans. So for the, I need to, hang on.
Sydney is slacking. She doesn't remember her.
I remember
her
the
proportions.
Chemex, but I don't really make AeroPress or French press all that often.
Well, I'll do that one. So it's gonna be 14 grams for the Frenchy press. Wow. Spot on.
Yeah, baby.
All right, now we're gonna freshly grind her. Coffee is in, I think. Yeah, Coffee, French press. The pot is a lot different than all the other ones. If you can see here, you just have this little, it's almost like a portafilter. But it goes on the top of there with the water, which you just fill up right to that little gauge, I guess you could say that is. Then it just whoop, slides right on there. And we actually got this in Italy. It's like a dual spout guy. It's pretty nice. Look at these two cups. Water temperature is very important when making coffee. You don't want it too hot, but also you want it warm. We're doing a little bit like close to 212, which is boiling, or something Celsius. It is 98 Celsius. That's how hot we're doing this. And it's a little on the warmer side. Usually you want, if you're making anything like this, like a pour over a French press, you want it like around 180, 190. I just grinded up the coffee for the mocha pot. I failed to mention that when you do this, you want it more fine. It's almost like an espresso kind of blend, so a lot more fine. And then you just fill it up all the way. All right, now that we have the beans inside of the mocha pot, we're just gonna boom, start her on up. And then Sydney is doing the Chemex.
All right. So the measurements for the Chemex are going to be 35 grams of coffee and then 525 grams of water. And it's going to be a medium grind. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. I don't think my Adderall's kicked in yet.
You get the filter wet so you get the paper taste out of the coffee, so there's no paper taste.
So true, bestie. So true. And then we're gonna dump this back on the sink because we don't want our proportions to be messed up. And now we are going to pour this little guy in here. Even her out. And we are going to even out. Make that 0. Gorgeous. A very important part of the process, the bloom.
What is the bloom?
So it's when the coffee is aerating, correct?
You're letting the gases out.
Yeah, I'm letting the gases out.
That's what you're doing.
You let the gas out.
You want to get all the coffee too. See how she's doing a little circle? That noise, by the way, is the mocha pot having a seizure, brewing.
We gotta let that bloom for about 30 seconds and then we're gonna continue putting in water until we have 525 grams.
It's 1 minute.
Online it said 30 seconds.
The AeroPress, which is this guy here, just gonna take him this basket on here comes off and you put a paper filter in. And then you put the guy back on and it shows you here the coffee amounts. Pretty sure that's per cup, or it's ounces, something like that. I just go by this though. So I'm gonna fill it up to this like 1.5, 2 area with coffee. The little like funnel that AeroPress gives you, you pour the coffee straight into it. Level her out. You're gonna get your AeroPress after you get the coffee in there all distributed. Throw it on top of the cup and then you pour Zawata. It's kind of like, just like the, what's it called? Chemex. See that? I'm gonna fill it up all the way so we have enough. About 2 minutes, minute and a half. Now we're on to the French boy, the French press boy. I'm gonna fill him up all the way. Using the same water. I think it was set to 210.
208.
Alright, now you let that sit for 5 minutes. That takes forever. We have waited for this AeroPress. You can see it's starting to go down. You're gonna take your little syringe guy and press him on down. The guy that invented this also invented the, what's it called? The little frisbee with the circle in the middle. I'll put a picture of it on there. Did you know that?
Yes, you told me.
I think that's very fascinating. And voila, we have strong coffee.
Voila.
It's very strong. French press boy is all done. So I'm gonna go ahead and slowly, because you do not want all the grounds to rush up through the filter, just want to press her down. Alright, now that that's all pressed, we have set up here, if you want to come take a look at our note card, we have the Mocha press, the Aero, and the Chemex, and then this would be the French press right here. This is how we're ensuring no one cheats in this game. We have these black cups filled up about the same height on each. We'll be drinking out of these clear ones. So that's the end of this very quick behind the scenes of our coffee tasting video. If you want to watch the full thing, go watch the full thing. But now we're gonna go back over there and actually do this.